Right now, extremists are enacting foreign policy, and in this case, life and death stuff involving war powers based on their interpretation of biblical prophecy. That is really an unthinkable and dangerous situation. Hey folks, a quick check-in because I think many of you know that I work a lot in the space of church-state separation and defending our secular firewall under our Constitution against Christian nationalism. Big breaking news today. There's a nonprofit organization called the Military Religious Freedom Foundation that has been flooded with complaints from our troops that officers are telling them that this war with Iran is part of biblical prophecy, that Donald Trump has been anointed by God, and that we are manifesting biblical prophecy to hasten the second coming of Jesus Christ. This is exactly the kind of religious extremism that our Constitution was designed to protect us from. And unfortunately, what we're hearing with today's news, which is not all that surprising to people like me that are in the trenches fighting for true religious freedom, is that we now have this biblical prophecy operating as policy within our military. It's also taking place across government with the Trump administration, with this very disingenuous Religious Freedom Commission that he has impaneled, with this very dystopian so-called task force against Christian bias, anti-Christian bias, that is operating throughout the federal workforce as basically a right-wing culture cop. So much of this is happening outside of what the media talks about, outside of what most politicians talk about, but you're going to see me tackling this and confronting it in a very full-throated way. And thankfully these days I'm not alone. We've got a Congressional Free Thought Caucus that is now up to 33 members that is in this fight with me. We will hope that more people in the media, that more politicians, that more regular Americans will start to tune in to this very serious threat to our democracy, and the fact that you may not know it, but right now extremists are enacting foreign policy, and in this case, life and death stuff involving war powers based on their interpretation of biblical prophecy. That is really an unthinkable and dangerous situation. More to come on this.